Hello, squids, octos, and all you other lovely aquatic life forms. It is time for Splatoon Showdown Episode 2! Yeah, here we go! I'm so excited for today's episode. We've got two very tough teams lined up for you here. I'm hoping for a nice, close match of some very intense battles that are going to be taking forth here. Without any further ado, let us jump right into it and meet our teams for tonight. Okay, winning today's coin toss and the prestigious title of Team This Side, our first team up is Starfisticuffs, with that bold, garish pink. We have Wake, Schwimmy, Gabe, and Kyoma. Let's go have a talk to them right now. Okay, hello. Hello to Starfisticuffs. How are we doing?
Welcome.
We're good. We're just browsing fashion.
Browsing fashion. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Whatever for?
For fun.
Yeah, just cause why not?
Yeah, that's a great reason.
Yeah.
Can't really
We're
argue with
looking-
that.
We want the best fashion possible to practice our pugilism with.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, and following the trend of buff aquatic cartoon characters, we have a lovely Patrick Star logo. Do you want to talk us through what the Starfisticuffs have to make this tournament that extra bit special?
You have fists.
Fist.
5 fists.
That's
Five
all you
fist.
need.
every limb's a fist. That's great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's it.
even the head.
All right. Well, hopefully your 5 fists of glory will take you through to victory. I'm gonna wish you the best of luck moving forward.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, yes.
All right.
We love you.
Let's go check on the other team. All right. That was very nice of them with the "we love you" at the end there. That's always extra nice. All right. So that was our left team, but let's go have a look at the team on that side of the table. It is the Manta Yays. We have Blazed, Laloon, Lost Void, and Slook. This team is made up of quite a few heavy hitters. Let's go check in and see how they're feeling.
Stream hasn't
Stream.
Manta Yays, hello.
Yo!
Oh, there
How we
go.
doing?
Good. Not bad, not bad.
Yeah.
All right.
Vibing.
I'm liking the level of chill energy here. Have we done much practicing in anticipation for this event, or are we just gonna go through with our
we
raw
did
skills?
a whole 30
Yeah,
minutes of
so
practice.
prepared.
30 minutes. That's
We've been doing our
spectacular.
homework.
We struggled with internet more than we actually played, so there's that.
Oh, you've already had the lag battle. Well, hopefully that's behind you. You're going to be able to push forward without too many connectivity issues. I just want to quickly point out your lovely logo, your little manta ray with the pom poms.
It's beautiful.
It
Thank
is-
you for
Amazing.
adding the visual pom-poms.
I just thought, you
I
know,
spent all that time taking them out, like colouring them in.
yeah, I can kind of tell. Sorry about that. But I think it's lovely. It looks so happy and smiley. Chat's confusing them for abs because of all the muscly
No, they're the
logos we've
gills,
had.
or whatever they call them.
Yeah, definitely the gills. Manta rays are so
Yikes.
cute.
A 6-pack.
Sexy manta ray. Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, what
I can get
games are we
sponsored.
looking forward to tonight? Are there any in particular you want to see come up?
Bath
time.
time.
Bath time. All right, bath time seems to be the crowd favorite.
Time on port. Let's
I
go.
want,
Yeah.
I want hardcore mode. I want to see who dies first.
Ooh, hardcore
me. It'll
mode.
be me.
All right. Well, I can tell that we're overflowing with confidence and anticipation. So I'm not going to keep you here any longer. We're going to jump into our first game. I will come back to you very shortly with your Squid Smarts category. But best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, now for our audience who may not have played or watched this played before, we are going to be climbing the Splatoon Showdown Tower, a tower with many games with crazy rules and chaotic consequences. As we climb the tower, the games get more intense and more chaotic. But our first game, as always, is Squid Smarts, a game where no Splatoon will actually be played. So, you know, it makes sense for a Splatoon tournament. It's about your Splatoon knowledge. Teams get to flex a bit of that knowledge before we jump into the actual gameplay here. So, today's category, I'm going to reveal it now. I'm also going to select the game so that we have that ready to go. Today's category is staying on brand. So what that could mean, we don't exactly know. But, I mean, well, I know, but our teams don't know yet. They have to anticipate what the category could mean and pick their best player, put them forward, and send them to this challenge. Alright, just waiting on our teams now. They've got about 10 seconds left to pick their members and send them into live. I should actually check to see if they can actually send them in here. They might, no, they're able to jump in here, so let's see which team gets here first with their first player. Just waiting on that. Shouldn't be too much longer. Get the answer that none of the 100 people got, kind of like Family Feud. That would be pretty good. Close with X brand, that would be a difficult one, wow. Could be the case, but I'm not gonna reveal anything just yet. Alright, I'm gonna force the time limit. These players should now jump in. Jump in, please. Okay, Wake, hey.
Hello.
Welcome, you're going to be representing Starfisticuffs for this Squid Smarts round. Do you have any anticipation for what this round might be?
No.
Okay, brilliant.
I'm scared.
Alright, as you should be. Okay, we have Blazed coming in here. Blazed, are you ready to go for this?
I hope so.
Alright,
Let's
so
do it.
I'm going to reveal your category. The category, quite simple. Brands that can be found in Splatoon 2 for both gear and weapons. That is your category. There are a lot to choose from, and I reckon this is going to be a battle of endurance. Alright, so, do we have any questions before we get underway?
Who's going first?
Going first, winning the coin toss, is the team marked with this side. Starfisticuffs will be going first. That laugh was a laugh of fear, I imagine.
That didn't sound too positive.
Okay, well, we'll start you off slow. All you gotta do is name a brand that you find in Splatoon 2.
Rockenberg.
Rockenberg, very easy, nice one out the gate. They make wonderful shoes.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna move on to our other team. Manta Yays, Blazed, what do we have?
Tentatech.
Tenatech, good weapon brand. Absolutely, great choice. Well, I say good weapon brand, they have one weapon, but it's a good weapon. Alright.
Too good, honestly.
Yeah. All right, yeah. Back to Wake, another brand, please.
Cuddle gear?
Cuddle Gear, yes, a very good choice. The choice of the Hero Gear, I believe. Very well done. Back to you, Blaze.
Forge.
Forge, yes. Some lovely weapons of the Forge brand. And I believe some coats as well. Alright, back to you, Wake.
Squid Force?
Squid Force, yes, the starting gear, Squid Force branded. It's a nice one to jump onto. Alright, back to you, Blaze.
Crack on.
Crack on, absolutely. After losing their famous crack on roller. Wait, no, they had the crack on roller with the crack on, and then they're like, I guess it's just with the baller now. That's fine. Alright, back to Wake.
Crack on.
I hope I'm not spewing misinformation. Wake, what do you got?
Custom?
Custom. Are you sure you want to go with custom?
I mean, custom's a brand.
Custom is a brand, yeah, I'm just trying to spook you a bit. Custom is definitely a correct choice. Alright. We'll go back to you, Blaze.
N Perry.
N Perry, another nice weapon brand, absolutely counts. Alright, back to you, Wake, what do you got?
Kenza.
Kensa. Okay, I'm just receiving from chat. Might want to turn your audio levels up a bit. I'll do that. But first, yes, Kensa, absolutely a correct choice. One of the newer brands that has brought in a conglomerate of OP weapons, as they do. I'm just checking my list, and it appears I forgot to write that one down for some reason. I might have just missed it in my quick skimming, but Kensa is definitely an acceptable answer. Okay. Moving on.
I think I'm out of brands that I can think of that correlate with weapons.
Okay. Can you think of any gear brands then? Any that might not have come up yet?
No, I'm drawing a blank. I can't think of any others.
Okay, I'll give you 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. That is going to be the round successfully won to the Starfisticuffs.
Oh my gosh.
There were how low were you running there, Wake? Were you running low on ideas?
I could think of two, 3 more, I think.
Yeah, you hit a lot of the weapon brands, but there are some which are pretty hard to get, including Nintendo, which is actually a brand for some of them. That one actually counts.
Count?
It surprisingly does. Yeah, so there's Amiibo as a brand as well, and there's also Deco, Neo, all the fun weapon variations that could have been relied on as well. But we'll leave that for now. That was a pretty good round. I'll be with you shortly, Blazed, with your team to discuss your first round pick.
All right.
Congratulations to you both. You may head back to your teams. Alright, so that is a point on the board for Starfisticuffs. That is going to serve them well moving forward. It's tougher than you think, these Squid Smarts rounds, because you're on the spot, you've got to fly through all of those. It's very difficult to do. Oh right, Tony Kenser. See, that's why I didn't find it in my list. That's 100% it. I'm like, why isn't Kenser in my list? It was Tony Kenser, but I count it. It's fine, not a problem. Alright. Yeah, Grizz would have been a good choice too. Oh, hey! Fishy, thanks for the subs. We've just hit a new emote slot. That's exciting. Alright, cool. So we're going to move on now. Our level 1 picks. We have One of Us Needs to Change, Sheldon's Request, and Give the People What They Want. Let's jump in with Blazed's team, Manta Yays, to discuss what they'd like.
Not used weapons.
Alright, Manta Yays. I assume you're up to date on what picks we have?
Yep.
Just
So we're
discussing now.
just discussing now.
I keep running us through. What's one of us needs to change?
Oh yeah, so one of us needs to change is everyone just has to wear the same thing.
Oh.
And then give the people what they want is we choose and announce our 4 weapon composition, and the audience sees it and they vote what mode that we'll play.
That is absolutely correct. Unfortunately, I can't award points for knowing the rules, but I appreciate it nonetheless.
Can we get a swag point for knowing the rules?
We'll see if swag points are on the table this game. I'll consider it.
Do we want to go with like one of us needs to change, or?
I think that or Sheldon's request.
What's Sheldon's request again?
Sheldon's
request is... Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
You're
The
the host.
audience
You're the
gets
host.
to vote on a weapon that each team must use in their 4 weapon
Okay,
composition.
last
I kind of like that.
week it was bamboo. So.
It was Bamboo last
Bamboo,
week.
good.
Or
Was
was it?
bamboo or Gucci? But
Might have been...
no.
It was Goo.
no,
It was definitely Goo.
No, that
Oh.
was.
That's evil.
I forget.
Are you sure?
I will let you
Like,
know
it
the
was-
weapons that are available for Sheldon's request may not be ones you're
Penta.
familiar with.
Okay. It's
Oh,
Penta.
there we go. Audience coming with the knowledge, knowing the game
Thank
better
you,
than we do.
guys.
Go, guys.
All right. So I am going to press you for a decision now. What is it going to be?
We can go Sheldon's request.
Yeah, Sheldon's request.
All right. We'll start it off with Sheldon's request. Let's see what our audience will pick today. I'll be with you shortly.
Let's go,
Go
chat.
Blobs!
Be nice.
Okay, chat. These are your options. I'm going to start up the voting now. We have the tent available once more, as well as the bamboo, the permanent ink brush, and the cherry H3 nozzle nose. We are going to be playing on New Albacore Hotel. So that is the map that has been decided by the bot. So keep in mind that map when you pick your weapons. Now, for anyone who is new to the stream, voting is as simple as typing part of the weapon name into the chat. It's pretty good at picking up what you mean, so if you chuck Tenta on there, it'll know you mean the Tenta Camarabella. If you write bamboo, it'll probably pick up you mean the bamboozler. Alright, we've got 20 seconds left on the voting there. The number is a bit generous for the stream delay, so don't worry about getting your votes in. You've got plenty of time to think about it. But man, Cherry sure seems popular at the moment. My goodness. That is going to be hard to top. Okay, voting's just about to finish up. There we go. And we have 11 votes on the Cherry H3 nozzle nose that is going to be picked for this map. So our teams must incorporate a Cherry H3 into their comps. All right, let's check in with our lobby now, see how they're doing. As we move over here, we're just waiting on a few players here. It is Tower Control with the Cherry H3. If you're not very good with an H3, it can be quite the difficulty to push through. The Cherry H3, while it has a really good kit, it's a weapon where you want to be able to absolutely nail those hits. And Pallet, hi! I believe Fishy gifted 2 subs because I was 2 emote slots, 2 sub points away from a new emote. So that's very, very helpful. Thank you for subscribing, everyone. It helps me keep things nice and clear. Oh my goodness. Okay, those fireworks look very weird. There we go. I was honestly wondering what it would do with the fireworks there because last week chat was like, yeah, we like the fireworks. We want to keep the fireworks going during the game, but because there's green keying around them, they are surrounded by a green border, and as such, every firework is green now, and quite large. So I might undo that next week. Just thought I'd try it, give it a go. It looks a bit odd. Alright. It is like slime. It does look very slimy. You can see the color is correct in the core of the firework, but the surrounding looks very odd. Okay, so we're jumping into Tower Control, New Albacore Hotel. This is round 2 of Splatoon Showdown. All that we have on the table here is that each team must have a Cherry H3 in their weapon comp. Again, not something that all players are proficient with, but something that shouldn't be too hard to squirrel into there with everything else to get it working nice and clean. I probably could fix that green screen culling thing. I'm just very worried that I might screw up something else. Let's see if I can fix it quickly. You know what? Why not? We'll give it a quick look. Worst case scenario, I just have to undo it in 10 seconds. That's fine. We can try and make that look better. Okay, let's up the similarity. There we go. That looks a bit better. Up the smoothness. Oh yeah, that looks much nicer. Alright, we'll work with that. Cool. Alright, let's do it. Tower Control. We are jumping into our first match here. Let's see what we're up to. Okay, looking at our weapon comps here, both teams are running the Cherry as expected with a lot of main power up from Blazed. We have a Junior on both sides for that extra bit of turfing, as well as Armor Enzap, and the Ballpoint being represented here by Starfisticuffs. We have Manta Yays going with the Heavy Splatling to get that extra bit of reach, and the CDS for their frontline damage. See how that works. Neutral game is pretty even early on. A wide flank by Slook gets caught out by Crowboy, which is going to slightly give an advantage to Starfish Pain... sorry, not Pain Stage. I'm going to keep saying that, because that was their name at some point. Starfisticuffs try to capitalize, but unfortunately lose a few too many players. And that is going to turn the tides vastly in the Manta Yays' favor as they push this tower forward. They're probably going to reach first checkpoint at this pace. Let's see how far they make it. Alright, the Heavy is spinning up on that tower, just trying to get as much power as they can off. The rest of the team pushing up the ramp. Squaddy's going to try to go for the flank here, see if they can cut this off early. Ooh, but taken out. That is 2 down versus only 1. Manta Yays are going to be able to continue push through this second checkpoint and push past to maybe the third. Depends on if they get shut out here moving forward. Shwimmy trying to make the most of this Cherry Nozzle Nose. Probably not a weapon they usually play too much with, based on the context of this tournament. Void stuck there on the tower is getting pushed off because of the armor. That's going to stop that checkpoint from clearing, but only for a little bit of time if they can't get a few more splats here. This is looking dire. Manta Yays pushing forward. They're going to clear the checkpoint here. Blazed is the only one in position. If they can stop them, they have a chance to come back, and they do! A wonderful stop there by Starfisticuffs. They will have the remaining 3 minutes to try and beat that score, but now with the opponent on the defensive, it is going to be that much harder to push forward. Gonna turn down the audio just a bit. Alright, lovely stuff. Look at them now, spreading out, just trying to buy as much turf as they can, maybe to get an entry frag or two. Oh, but the flank comes around, and Slook goes down for the trade. Slook doing very well to have those expert picks just come out at the back there. Manta Yays are feeling strong and looking fine. And we have some strong players representing today, so this is going to be very back and forth. Hopefully to the point where we get some nice even matches. A duel of the cherries, and Blaze takes it out, which is going to put Manta Yays in a much better position as they push forward once more, trying to make this work for their team. They really don't need to push forward at this point. It's all about delaying the opponent as much as possible. The ballpoint is forced to jump out there, as Blaze is really making this cherry nozzle nose work as if it were part of the comp without any kind of restriction. It's impressive to see. The bombs are coming over now. Void and Blaze are taking a 2v1. It is definitely buying them some time, but the tower is being pushed in the Manta Yays direction by Laloon, who is just sitting on top, getting that momentum forward. That could prove costly for them in the future. Sloop's going around for another flank as well on the CDS. We've seen it 3 times already. With the Stingray to help as well, they do get a pick, and that is the knockout! There was just too much going on, and Manta Yays were able to push past without any opposition. That is a point to the Manta Yays. Wabam! It is now 1-1. Here we go. Alright, that is looking hype so far. Love to see when we have some evenish scores. Let's jump back to the tower now. There will be 5 options now to pick from for the team that dropped that round, so they have quite a bit to pick from. Let's jump in and explain their options to them.
That's right. Yeah, he was on our back.
He doesn't care. He's like, I'm going straight to the front.
Hello, Starfisticuffs. I'm guessing you're talking about Slook and their constant flanking maneuvers.
Oh, he's
Yes,
a pretty
yes.
solid player. Yep, yep.
It's a lot to face up against. You've got some tough competition to take out today, but you're also not that shabby yourselves, so I'm
we're
hoping we
trying.
can keep it nice and close.
I'm surprised I did well at all with the cherry.
Yeah, the cherry rough pick, absolutely. All right, so these are your round 2 picks. Round 3 picks already. You have 5 picks to choose from. We have one of us needs to change and give the people what they want as our level 1 picks. If those aren't picked now, they won't be picked again next round. Whereas we have hard carry, bath time, and shields up available for our level 2 picks. Would you like me to explain any of these, or are you good?
I'm a fan of shields up.
Okay, okay.
I'll let my.
Do you guys actually want to play Shields Up?
Hell yeah.
I'm a fan of bath time, but
Yeah, I like that one.
I'll tell you what,
I
if you don't pick bath time this
wait.
time, I think there's a good chance bath time will be
Yeah.
picked next round.
okay,
I
that's a
reckon
good point.
Bath time's always gonna get played. Because if
We just did tower
wait,
control. We don't want to do anything.
Yeah, okay.
or we could
Hard carry.
intentions fight
No,
them.
that's it. Hard
Okay, so we're gonna go for
carry
shields
checks.
up then, or
Let's
what's
just
the
do it.
choice?
Can't wait, lock one in. Let's just go for shields up.
Okay, shields up it is. It is locked in.
Who left?
Best of luck.
Let's do it.
Wait,
Thank you.
wait.
What's shields up?
Who left on their team?
Shields up is Brella only tower control.
Oh,
The best.
Are you sure you want to do this?
It's your call, Captain Wake.
go wake, go wake.
Do we want to?
I want to. It's up to you though.
I don't want to.
What do you mean swim?
I didn't know what. I thought it just meant like maybe have Inkar or something. No.
Well, we don't have to do it
This is
then.
fun.
We don't have to do it then.
I'm cool
We
either
could
way.
do something like what was
I
it?
reckon
Like
hard
hard
carry would be
carry.
fun.
Hard carry would be very fun.
Hard carry. Let's go.
Okay, hard carry, locking it in.
Done.
Hard carry it is. Shields up, we'll have to wait another time. Alright, see you in a bit.
Thank you.
Sorry, I was.
Okay, so after that immediate regret, we are going to be playing Hard Carry. This is a roller brush only Rainmaker, and the rollers are of limited selection. Teams should be notified that the rollers on option are, I believe Dynamo and Flingza are banned, so it's only the close range rollers and brushes. This is a Rainmaker game where the Rainmaker is the only decent ranged weapon on the field, and everyone is rushing for your face. it is going to be terrifying. So keep that in mind when you vote, that these teams are going to be absolutely... they're going to be very short on ranged options, and they are going to have to dive onto their opponent. So if you want to make their life hard, pick something with a lot of nice jump out and choke points. If you want to make their lives easier, pick something that benefits range options a bit more. And the Rainmaker will be able to get a bit more use on this one. Yeah, hard carry, not Mini-Makers. Mini-Makers is the Explosher only game. This one is much different, and it plays much differently as well. Hey, if you main Roller and Brush on Rainmaker, that's fine, but keep in mind, this isn't one person playing Roller Brush. This is everyone playing Roller Brush. And we're playing on Moray Towers. Okay. Seems like you've gone for a bit of a nicer pick on that one, though it was quite a split decision. It definitely wasn't definitive on that one. The vote was very split. But that's the one that voted out, so that's the one we're doing. Alright, let's jump into it now. See how our teams are doing. Just getting set up. We have Rainmaker ready to go. Now, the one thing that bothers me about this layout is I can't actually see if I'm on auto spec or not by looking at my stream camera. So I'm going to very quickly just... Yep, okay, good. We're good. Wanted to just make sure on that front, because I can't 100% tell unless I check. Now with this one, this game is a bit more chaotic, so we're probably going to jump in with the players a bit more this time. Just to listen to their thought processes, because this game gets a bit more hectic, and is definitely something that can be quite entertaining to listen to. For our more straightforward games, I'm happy to run comms solo, but for this kind of game, I think we need to hear our players suffer a little bit, especially when you've got players that aren't exactly adapted to these weapons. Like, most players can play a shooter pretty well, but I wouldn't say many players can play a roller very well, especially not a close range roller like these ones. So, interested to see how that goes. How can 6 people be wrong? You're right, that was a very weird vote. I mean, you know, Moray Towers got a lot of early votes. It's a popular pick, especially with the people who I can see voted for it. Makes a lot of sense. Alright, alright. We have our votes in. Our room is just about to start up. We've just got some last weapon picks coming in. Hopefully we don't have any rule breakers here. Let's see how this goes. Rollers are the best. Roller Rainmaker is scary, right? Because if they get to you, you're done. But if they don't get to you, you can pick them off with the Rainmaker. So, definitely going to be an interesting set of picks moving forward. Ninja Squid definitely makes a lot of sense. Let's see how our players are doing. And apologies, I left the Splatoon audio on last time during the lobby time. Alright, we have Carbon and a K-Roller, as well as... Actually, we've got a good mix on both teams. Both teams are running one of each type of weapon. Including, yeah, so one of every variation is here, though we have different brands being represented. See how they use them. Laloon is going for the early points, sneaks past the bomb there. Let's check in on how they're doing.
That's on those.
Okay, one's coming up right to you guys.
Yep. I'm gonna jump in.
Yes.
Ooh, we have the Ultra Stamp coming through.
Alright, guys,
That's going to definitely camp out that jump.
Oh, that was a bad idea.
Ooh, that's not good. Sluke is going to easily be
Just
able
hold
to
tight,
continue
Wake.
this.
We'll come back.
Gets nice and far, but wasn't quite able to continue that one. It is a good push.
Next to it. Should have seen that coming, to be honest.
There's a beacon behind you, Bless.
The bomb's coming from the left, right, sorry.
Okay. Oh, that was a bad idea. I was flanked.
Oh, Blaze shuts him
Oh,
down.
they're all right.
Yeah, they're all right, yeah. They're on the,
This is powerful. How's this next exchange
I'm
going
gonna
to
flank
go?
them from there,
Got
right?
the hot pot, that backup camera.
Manta Yays are quite close here. They could make this happen very quickly. That being said, they don't have the half-pipe ink, so they're going to have to try for either the ink rail or the path directly.
Alright,
they do.
Too short.
Oh, they are taken out there. Very close on that one.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for you guys. My ink storms are clearing the way for us, but I need some help breaking the bubble.
Jump
Oh, there's
here
someone
and
behind
blast.
it. I see. Do they know?
All right.
I don't think they knew.
No.
Ooh, that's
That
not
was looking
good.
so good.
Nice.
I'm just gonna recover my health a little bit before moving.
Stays on the
Go
ground to
on.
recover health. They've got the path ready to go.
Going
Will they
bombs.
take the rail or will they go bomb path? Looks like they're going straight.
Oh my god!
Ink the
Nice
dead.
dodge.
Ooh, just dodges the first two, but taken out by the third. That's
You're
going to
alone.
be pretty
Nice.
much a wipe.
Yeah, I got one.
They're
Yeah.
wiped. All right, let's roll.
Reset it, reset it,
Right, I'll
reset
grab
it.
it.
Coordinate. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. All right. Yep. No, reset. I'm close to special, so I'll get that ready
Gabriel.
when we want to push.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, I've got special. Are we pushing or
Okay.
resetting?
I'm just like hiding
No,
down
no,
here.
no,
Let me know when
reset.
to reset. Reset?
No, no.
Yeah. It's all good.
Yeah,
It's all good.
bit of indecision
Okay,
there.
guys,
It's
we
going
just
to
need
slow
to
them down a
regroup now.
bit, but as long
I'm
as
just
they can
gonna
get
hide
the
out
splats here, they'll be able to hold mid with a decent amount of potential.
Oh,
That being said, again, they are against
Alright, time
a
to push
massive
in. I'm
point
going to launch out
differential.
Inkstorm.
Okay, they're pushing around right.
Here, Gabriel, behind you.
Taking a lot as fast as possible. One here already. Okay, there. Last one's up above next to the beacon.
Almost made it past there, but didn't quite get up
We
the
can
top
take
of the
right
wall.
to hit pretty easily.
Though they did get up high enough to be able to get the Remaker up there, so it worked out
Gonna
decently.
take
well.
on the birth.
Okay, I
Right, let's
think
push
someone's
in.
flanking Kirima. I'm not sure. There might be someone behind them. Wouldn't be surprised if Sluke was out there.
Oh, bad
Oh,
luck.
no, Blazed is off to the side. It seems like Manta Yays are just shutting down every push that the Starfisticuffs have before it happens. And with rollers like these, that's really the strategy you've got to employ here.
Jump up.
Thanks, Vic. Nice and weak.
They are
we
pushing
got
forward
you.
at a decent
Rainmaker?
speed. They might be able to
coming
make it up.
Yep. Alright, I'm going to try the little sneaky flank now.
Okay, Railer's in their color.
Close to
That's going to
special
help
as
them.
well. I can send that across.
Ooh, but the brush trades out.
That's okay. There is it.
They've got
Sluke?
decent momentum, but only Squatty is up there. The other one, Gabe, is up on the wall and might not be in position to help out.
Okay, they're backing mid and they're going left.
Okay, yes, Luke's running with it.
He's
Fire
making
away,
it.
no, be careful.
Alright, I'm pushing them.
Okay, only a minute left in the game
Is there
now.
someone
They
up
did
there?
push up a
Oh
little
my
bit, but they're
God.
losing players rapidly. This does look difficult, especially on this map. My goodness.
cover
Chat,
two.
why'd you pick this? I mean, I know why you picked
Ninja
this.
Screw
but
would have been a
good
good
on
idea.
Yeah. Because I'm ready.
you. Okay, Squatty's just hiding on the wall there. Rest of them
so
are
on the
jumping
right
to
there.
those. They are trying to make this push happen. They've got time to fail once. Yeah, they can drop the Rainmaker one time. As long as their bodyguards are close enough to the Rainmaker to stop anyone jumping on them, they should be okay.
What?
Oh,
it's a bubbles.
wow!
Come back, come back.
A lot of them are taken out there.
Oh, mid now.
Ah,
I got him.
Nice.
One up.
I'll get it if you take a left. Let's go, let's go.
Okay. Looks like Manta Yays are going for one last push. They don't really need to. They could just hold on to it and fire.
Oh, I can make
Gabe
it.
takes them out as well. That means that they are going to get overtime here. That could prove critical.
For sure.
But with the number of trades
Yeah,
on the
so kids
board,
are
I'm not
around
sure
now,
they'll be able to get
we're still
enough
doing really
momentum.
good.
Void's running away with it. They're just trying to hold on to it until the end of the match, so no overtime comes into play. But Gabe takes him out.
Okay, great, great, great.
Splashdown comes in as well. They know the enemy's around, but they
Able to clear a
can't
path.
move safely. This looks so dangerous.
Oh, no. Went to the wrong spot. Okay, just hang back for a sec. Aw, bad luck, bad luck.
Let's go, chat.
Let's go.
Go, chat.
Was someone spying on us just then?
Oh,
Yeah, Yasona's in here.
Yo, yeah, they can't hear me, but I am in there. I'm in there.
yo!
All right.
That's my hype noise. Yo!
Yo.
All right, we're gonna cut them off there because they're just gonna keep saying yo. But that is another point for the Manta Yays. They managed to take that one out as well, though it was very back and forth. Quite a lot of strong attempts there from Starfisticuffs, but they weren't quite able to get the distance across that they needed, unfortunately enough. Okay, we have 5 options on the board once more. Let's jump in with our team to see what they're thinking.
Okay, I'm just gonna tune into the stream again.
Hello again.
Hello.
Rough luck on that one. I felt like you really just had trouble getting started there. The other team was all up in your grill the whole time. Alright.
They're good at that.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. So let's see if we can pick something to change up how that works, maybe.
Yeah, we'll start off on the front foot
we
next time.
don't give them. We do
Let's
not
play
give them
off and
half
start
time.
fish.
Okay, so we do still have bath time. We also
No.
have shields up still. And then we have some level 3 games for you. We have P for Perfect, which is a turf war game about hitting the perfect number. Spawn Campers, which is a race game where you see who can perform lockout the best. And All Your Base, which is a race game about getting to your opponent's base before them. We saw that one last week and it got a bit chaotic. Only
Not
one
a fan of
person
all your
reached the
base. Can't say I'm keen on that one.
Okay, okay.
No.
But
I'm the dictionary.
Chat would like bath time, and so would the other team, but if you want to use that against them...
That's the thing.
We've already won, and they got 2, right? They got 2 wins on the tower.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, on these matches. So we should choose one where we can probably get one more win and tie it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, like, I want to play it too, but I think it'd be funny if we spited them.
Alright, well it
They're
looks like it
bath
might get
time.
dropped then.
We're not playing clean.
Okay.
Yeah,
We're
look,
getting
we've
dirty
got a-
now, I like it. It's good.
Yep.
No
All
bath. No
Alright,
bath.
so if bath time's off the table, what are we thinking?
I guess we're fighting dirty.
It's FIFA perfect.
I vote shields up again, but it's up to the captain.
Okay, P for perfect is
sounds-
turf war where you need to get as close to the target as possible for your team total, rather than trying to
Okay,
win.
Yeah.
Do we know what the target is to begin
The
with?
target, you will know before the match starts. The audience will vote to bump the
Ah.
average whichever way they want it to be.
They're gonna vote 99, aren't they?
They can vote anywhere between, I think it's 600 and 1,000, so it's nothing crazy.
Oh, okay.
Here of how we can do
It's
that.
good odds. It's about. I reckon it's good odds for us. 50-50.
Yeah, I think I know how we can kind of do that. Weirdly enough,
Okay, so we're gonna go for P for
but I
perfect?
do
Let's
think
do
the
it
other
then.
team will sabotage. But yeah,
Okay, we'll go for it, locking it in. P for
Yeah.
perfect. Selected.
Perfect.
It's
Yay.
done.
All right.
yay!
Alright. Keep an eye on the stream. I'll post the total in chat, but just keep an eye out.
Cool.
Thanks, yes.
Alright, so voting has started for P for perfect. This one's a little different than the typical ones. The total you can vote between is 550 and 1,000. So you can pick any number in between those, and we're going to get a nice average between those numbers. Looks like chat's really gunning for 690. We're at 691 at the moment. We just need a few more votes for something slightly lower or slightly higher, and we'll get right on that total. We're playing on Camp Triggerfish as well. Keep in mind, this is a map that doesn't have a lot of turf available, so a high target will be quite difficult to get, but a low target might be a bit more feasible, especially if they just split the map in 2, although I don't know for sure if the players know off the top of their head what the total is for this game. Okay, all our votes are coming in. It's looking like the number's pretty settled where it is. Couldn't quite get to 690, but we have 694 for our total. That's 69. That's nice. All right, I'm gonna put that one in stage chat. Total target is 694p. All right, they are aware of the target now. Let's check in with our teams and see how they're doing. Camp Triggerfish, Turf War. Exciting. You know what? It could actually be 690, 420. So let's just say it is. There's no way to prove it isn't. There's absolutely no way to prove that it's not that. So I'm gonna say that it counts. All right. So currently we have a 1 point advantage to the Manta Yays, but level 3 are the games that get quite crazy. So this can have a few differences in it. This is where things can get a bit challenging. Oh, actually, just so we know, 694, bam, there we go. I built that into the app so that when we play this game, you can be constantly reminded of the target that the teams are going for. Unfortunately, it is a bit of an arbitrary number and it's hard to tell. For an explanation for people who haven't practiced this before, when you play Turf War, you have a P counter in the top left corner of your screen. It counts how much turf you've put down, and if you work with your team enough, you can try to coordinate getting to that total together by looking at your own total and trying to get similar amounts, divvying it up between the 4 of you. The downside is, it only counts when turf is put down. The number doesn't go down when turf is taken back. And because of that, if you're not paying attention and the opponent turfs over your turf, your total that you think you have might not be the total you actually have. So Teams are going to be doing some mental maths to try to keep the other team at bay, while also getting their target as close to 694 as possible. I'd be very surprised to see anyone get this bang on the money, and it is going to be a very strange match. Let's see how our teams are doing. Also, the weapons we've got here, 2 NZAPs, 2 jets. My goodness, what a strange set of weapons. This is the kind of thing you see when people are trying to get very particular numbers. We can see the individual total in the top right there. Void is already up to 100 of the 600 total, so this is going to be a very weird one to watch for sure. I tried to take control of auto spec, but I've realized that's probably not in my best interest. So let's check in with our teams and see how they're doing their math.
They're just throwing mist at me. Leave me alone.
Oh, rude.
200.
Okay.
I'd go back
Oh,
and
yeah.
take the ball, maybe. Because they have 2 jets there.
Oh, they killed me. They're coming up our side.
Are they painting our side?
Yeah.
That would be whack.
Very strange. They're on our side.
Yeah, so when everyone hits 150, stop.
Yeah, yeah. And then we need, what, another 24 each, roughly.
That's
Then
a
we have
bold
to hide.
strategy, but they are losing turf as this goes on, so that may not work for them.
136, 139, 141, 145.
So I'm gonna stay at 151.
Yep,
161, sorry. I had to be
that's all
10.
good.
I'd love to get a top-down camera going, but
I'm on 150.
I'm getting the controls for that.
Kierma, what do you want?
58.
I'm on 174.
158? 174.
There it is. Alright.
Don't we have to interrupt their eco?
I'm trying to.
I think we've gone over.
Nah, it's fine. Like, we've got our half of the map pretty sorted now.
Yeah,
I don't
but
think,
Meant
like,
to win the game?
I don't
No.
think they've painted enough, which is their problem.
but if they're closer than we are, then they win. Which kind of sounds like we may have gone over a bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, if you're on 500 and I'm on 400, that's 900. So we're...
Oh.
Well,
Both
it's
teams
map
seem to be at a
total the end,
standstill.
isn't it? Not just how much we've all painted
Alright,
together.
Kierma's painting a lot. That's good.
151.
Okay, we're up to 677. So, Wake, do you want to get another 17?
This is the
One,
most
two.
pleasant way I've seen this map ever done. This mode.
How much
Usually
do I have to get up
teams
to?
are just constantly painting over each other,
I'm
but
bad
right
at
now
math.
they're
What do you want right now?
just
I'm 165.
kind of just
Okay,
trying to do
165,
math
so you want
and
to
keep
get up to
their
181.
area.
But if we...
That being said, have they realized that they've been painted over?
179, sorry, I just realized you've gone up.
Yeah, it's
179.
total at the end.
Oh.
It's not total between the
What are you up
players.
to?
It's
I'm on
what's on the
180.
ground at the end.
That's cool, so we're 4 over.
So
hopefully they're more
your
over
score
than
does
us,
go
so
up
we're good.
Reclaiming Ink. Your personal score does.
Now, I wonder if I go down and get them to splat me.
Oh! There we go. Some repaintings happening.
Yeah, I knew
What
that
just
was gonna do
happened? What just happened?
Okay, let's see whose
that.
total's
They're waiting
closest.
to attack.
Target 694. Oh,
wow.
wow!
They're just way
They
off,
were
man.
way over.
A
And
clear
they were 300
victory.
above, and we were only 230 below. So I think we won.
That
we
is
did it,
a
Oh my
absolute
God.
victory
Yeah.
for Starfisticuffs. They
listen to
went
the
so
stream.
much over.
We're tied.
Oh my
We tied
goodness.
Yep.
That's
We tied
amazing.
it.
Well done to them. All right, I'm gonna jump back
Wait,
onto
did
air.
we?
Okay. Just want to check in with your team. Hi, how you doing?
Yo.
Yeah, good.
We
Yeah,
had-
so you went a little over.
No, hear me out. That was our pro strat, so we can pick the next mode.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. A bit annoyed about losing out on bath time, I take it. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm just revealing our next modes now. Here's what we've got. Alright, so our level 3 games available are Spawn Campers and All Your Base. Our level 4 games are You Are a Kid, Leapfrog, and Rugged Bee. I can explain these games if you'd like.
Sure.
Yes,
Why don't you explain all
So
of them?
squid form?
Alright, I can explain all of them. You Are a Kid is Squid Form is banned. You may not
I
press
like that
ZL for any reason. Leapfrog is 3 players may not press left stick, and 1 player may not attack the enemy directly, may only roll around with an ink brush. Rugged Bee is Clam Blitz with no super jumping. Spawn Campers is a race to see who can keep a spawn lockout for the longest. It's decided by, you get a minute in advance to set up, and then you both race for the Rainmaker, and whoever picks it up faster on their turn wins. And then
Okay.
all your base is a race to your opponent's spawn. Whoever can get the most players simultaneously at the opponent's spawn will win. If you can get all 4 there, it's whoever gets it first.
I'm not super keen on all your goals.
Your
Kid
kid
is
sounds
good.
quite nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
I will mention that we've only played 3 games so far, so if you pick a level 4 game, the opponent team must pick a level 4 game next round. So you can force them to pick one of those 2.
Yeah.
What do you think, Blaz?
Well, I like Rugged Bee personally, but I'm gonna go with the majority rules thing, and we'll pick You Are a Kid.
I think I would prefer if we would pick one of the tier 4 ones, because I don't really want to play all your base or Spawn Campers.
Yeah. Same.
So like,
Okay.
we'll just pick one of them.
That game very much.
You are a
Well, your base
kid.
could be alright, but we'll take your kid, I guess. I think
Okay,
that's a good idea.
locking it in. Best of luck.
I have to
Thank
take
you.
my.
Alright, how do I jump out of the chat? Why am I in a different Discord? That makes no sense. Alright, see ya.
Bye-bye.
Okay, cool. So, You Are a Kid. This is a map that we have seen last week. The struggle is very real. This game, very simple. Don't press ZL. If you do that, you're in trouble. We have 4 maps available today. Unfortunately, nothing with greats. So you can't take it easy on these players. Blackbelly is definitely hard mode for this one because it's very hard to move around to the 2 zones when you can't swim up the walls. The only way around is to walk up the ramps. That's very difficult. That's like brutal stuff. Moray Towers is going to be very hard to move around as well, or at least to retreat. And yeah, that's a huge challenge. Schellendorf shouldn't be too hard. That one makes a lot more sense. And Camp Triggerfish, obviously, like, we can't use the ink rails on either of these maps. Ink rails absolutely count as ink form. You cannot press ZL. So, you can't walk on an ink rail. It's not gonna happen. You can super jump, but that's about it. This is the brutal one. We're at level 4 games here. Oh my god, chat. You monsters. That is Blackbelly Skate Park, Splat Zones. You can super jump, so if you're stuck in the zone and you need to go to the other one, you can jump back to spawn and walk back. And that's what our teams are gonna have to do. This is brutal. Okay, good to know that episode 2 is the evil episode. Glad to hear it. Alright, let's jump over and see what our teams are planning. Oh my goodness. So yeah, You Are a Kid, Splat Zones with no squid form. One of the difficulties of this is recovering your ink. If you have a lot of special charge, or if you have a lot of ink saver and recovery, that can kind of help us out. But yeah, I mean, like, this one in particular is difficult because you can't get on top of the platform in the middle, and you can't rotate around from one zone to the other at all. Players are going to be super jumping like crazy on this one. This is nuts. And yeah, chat, feel free to keep an eye out on stream for anyone who breaks the rules, just in case it's important. The key thing we're going to be looking for here is people swimming up ledges, because that is particularly nasty, and we do not want to be seeing that. On a map like this, this is going to be so rough. Oh my god, chat. I can't believe you do this to them. This is crazy. Oh, okay. Sub power with all bombs could work, as long as you've got the sub saver and ink recovery to make it work. Custom E-leader could be a good pick, but you've only got 3 shots in the chamber, and you're not going to be very effective at firing on the zones. Oh man, the choices. Let's see what these teams are pulling off. I'm very excited. I'm very nervous, but I'm very excited. What are they going to do? Kids are such easy targets, which does make charges better. And I wouldn't be surprised to see at least some charges in this match. Alright, let's jump into it, see what our teams are running. Okay, ballpoint, mini Splatling, love to see it. A Hydra and a Jet. I like the Jet, that's a really nice choice. Good ink efficiency, able to get those splats out really quickly. Bloblubber is going to be hard to deal with as well. Let's see what our chat is thinking.
This man has already used a bomb. Alright.
Oh no, rockets.
Alright, got the zone.
I missiled all 4.
Ooh, missiles, very hard to avoid. Oh shit.
I
Whoops.
got one.
I got one.
You are not muted, Hen.
There we go.
I was not muted. That's on me.
I got 2.
Nice. Last one's over next to me. I put a beacon down.
How do I get up?
How do I get up here?
I can't get up.
Just throw bombs at him.
Can they jump up
Good
there?
armor.
I don't know if they can actually jump.
Oh, I got
It's an
missiled.
interesting point.
No, toxic.
Bit of paint.
Take that.
You want to go and block
Auto
those
bomb
off
would
because
be
you're close
really hard to
by.
avoid. Yeah, wow.
I'll come back.
Can you even jump up here at all?
Slow.
Do you have to jump
Run,
out?
Inkling, run.
There's so many different subs you need for
Yeah, I've
this
got
to
the
make it
left
work.
zone checked, so we just need to get some ink on
Alright,
the
yep.
right one. Nice.
Yep.
All right, that's
Okay,
going
we're
to be
good, we're
a
good. Just gotta hold
penalty.
them off.
Well
Alright.
done.
Alright.
Ooh, Sloot gets out the
Ball
win
point
on
on the
that.
right. It's sleep.
Okay.
That is going to
I'm
be the
gonna,
retake. Only
grab
10
that.
points on the board. Not what you want to see. It's a hard
Not
map to
mine,
hold
that's
both
what I'll
zones under
actually-
normal conditions. This makes things
good idea.
particularly difficult.
Do the left zone.
Oh man, Sloot can't actually get to the right zone right now, so hopefully his team
Okay, I got
has that back
bombs
down.
on Sloop. So they're retreating.
Oh, how do I get back up?
Just guard the edges of the zone.
I'm gonna have to go around, aren't I? Or super jump.
Right.
I missiled 2 on the right. They're very spread out. One's left, one's at the back of their base.
What a respect.
I
Really,
traded
what
both
likes watching Sloop right now?
The beacon's still there. I'm gonna go to that.
Nice.
Oh,
this is
Kira
really
was
good.
hiding in the corner! What a cool move! Just
Okay, I'll
hiding in
hold
the
left
corner, not even in squid
good.
form. What a dunk. Didn't last for them too long, unfortunately. Very hard to get points here. Very, very hard.
Jet's over here.
We can do this. We're doing good.
Full point here.
That
He's
Blow
angry.
Wobbler's just
No,
putting out
Yeah,
more
no,
turf,
that's
and Blow
okay. I
Wobbler's
think
have
he's got
great
the right
efficiency.
zone. I'll try to
Bomber
punish
and Beacon?
him.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
he's
can't
got
think
a
of one
hold
off the top of my
zone.
head.
And yes, nice work there.
Special's a
fellas.
very good way to get
Oh,
your egg
great,
back.
great, good work.
Well,
Wait,
Respect
you're
does not
killing
like
it, man.
switching a
Good
lot in
work.
this
Thanks for the
position.
carry.
We'll do it. No, very.
You
It's
do
alright,
that.
I'll
Ooh,
give
they're
you
holding
the
on.
easy
They're
one.
losing it. They're losing it. No, they've
Sweet.
lost it. They
I've got
can't
my
get out of the
special, so
rain.
it's
Oh, and the other zone flipped just in time.
Got
No
him.
penalty yet, but
Nice.
there's 3 of them there, which is going to be very hard to deal with.
Great
Oh,
work,
they've
guys.
still kept it. They might be able to take lead here.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to run away from the Tinters.
Oh, Baller would be very good
Is he
for
gonna
getting
put a
around the
flank now?
unreachable parts here. That would be a
We've
lot of sense.
We're doing it.
They've taken
We're doing
lead.
it.
The Starfisticuffs have taken lead. The
We can do
penalty
this.
has been applied, but it's too late.
Sloop's up on just behind the tower. Be careful.
Ooh, that's 2 down
Central
again.
tower.
Yeah, he's just behind it, and he's. Yep, he's
Oh
just
man,
checking.
Inkstorm is such a hassle. Oh god.
Watch out for that double rain.
Oh,
Yep.
Double rain, very well
So
coordinated.
it's coming right. Watch out for that.
Okay, the armor's coming out now as well. They're going to be able to defend themselves against this push. They don't have a lot of points they need to get
Hydro,
through.
they have to
As
back
long as
off.
they don't
Let's get a
get
bit
another
more, a bit
penalty,
more.
they should be okay.
I died. They're over here too.
Oh
Okay, I
no.
have to wait for the ink.
Pro and
Ah, they're out of ink. That's not going to work.
We're doing it. You guys are awesome. Keep it up.
Toxic Mist, particularly annoying for Slowkio as they're trying to recover ink in the first place. Have to use their Inkstorm to get it all back.
Okay, I'm close to special.
Oh, Booyah Bomb comes out as well. Doesn't quite manage to
Flank
get
on
a
the
pick.
left. It's Loon. Kumo, check behind you.
yeah.
Oh, that's 2 down. That could be significant. With only 50 seconds left. Okay, they're clearing through that penalty. They're almost there. As long as Starfisticuffs can hold neutral for enough time, they should be
Hold the
able
right
to take
zone
it.
again.
Especially
Oh, I'm
because
down.
they've gotten a play
Oh,
down.
damn, damn.
Keep going, guys. You got this. You got this.
Good
Ooh, 2
side, good
down.
side.
I think.
It's looking like it's gonna
Hold
flip with only a little bit of time left.
real good throw. Well done.
Another.
Oh, and that's the
Nice.
flip. That's the lead take
That's
with
such a
only
good, that's
18
such a good
seconds.
lead.
That's going to be very hard to take,
Yeah, I'm
especially
done.
with that penalty.
2 on the right.
Okay, go.
Oh, it's not over yet, but the missiles are hard to avoid when you can't move.
Ha, gotcha.
The recap happens. That's going to be the game.
Yes.
That's it.
Manta Yays with the last second take back. Powerful stuff.
They had a
That was whack.
Ah. That's so uncomfortable to hold the controller like that.
So I could feel my pointer finger like.
Your
Yeah, my
finger's like,
hand is
ah,
coming
just
back
press
up,
it.
like, no.
All right, an expert display from both teams there, but Manta Yays sneak out the victory in our 5th point, which means we are nearing the end of this tournament, but we're not quite there yet. Let's check in with our other team, Starfisticuffs, for what they would like to choose from the board here.
Damage.
Hello, welcome.
Hello.
You're doing very well so far. No one was cheating in that last match, which is lovely to see, and it was very close. I really thought your team was going to have that one. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work out. So we've got, I believe, 3 points left to earn, and we have 5 games to choose from. Now, this is a special case where if you pick a round in Game 5, the Game 4 games will still be available. Just because we've only picked 1 from each level so far. So there are 5 options, and we're going to see a lot of them. So, yeah, keep that in mind when you're picking, that you're not exactly taking anything off the table. But your options are Leapfrog, Rugged Bee, we have Eagle Eye, Call for Backup, and Clam Dash. I can explain any of those if you would like.
Yes, please explain.
Okay. Alright, so Eagle Eye is Charger duels. It'll be one-on-one duels with the Charger. If you're taken out, you're out, and once everyone on your team is out, it is over. So, a bunch of very tense duels on that one. We have Call for Backup, which is a game where it's 1v1 tower controls to start with, but every time someone gets splattered, another person comes in for reinforcements. Additionally, 3 of your players can only leave spawn via super jumping. So there has to be someone or something for them to jump to leave. Clam Dash is a race game where it's whoever can get a knockout in Clam Blitz fastest, but it's a 3v1 battle. So who can get the faster time as the team of 3 is the winner for that one. Those are our level 5 games. They're pretty dang intense. As for Leapfrog, we have Leapfrog, which is 3 players can't move, and 1 player can't attack, but they can move. So everyone has to super jump to their frog. They have to leap to their frog to move around the map, and it's turf war.
I like that.
And Rugged Bee is Clam Blitz with no super jumping. So we have quite a bit of super jumping restrictions here.
I think Leapfrog takes my vote.
I like Leapfrog. I also like Call for Backup because I feel like I think they might also have the same idea, but I have a plan for that one. But like Leapfrog also does sound fun.
Okay, well Call for Backup has a 2 in 3 chance of being picked. So
yeah.
If you want that one, but you're like pretty sure the other team will be keen for it, maybe leave it off the table. It's up to you, but yeah, it's your pick. What would you like?
You guys want Leapfrog?
Yeah, I'm in for Leapfrog.
Yeah.
All right, Leapfrog, locking it in. Best of luck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who wants to be the frog?
Okay, so Leapfrog, only 1 player can move on each team and they can't attack. The other 3 can. It is turf war on one of these maps. So this is a very interesting map because your 3 players cannot evade except for super jumping. Which means in practice we had 1 player pull out a stingray and take out 3 players that were all stuck in one spot and then proceeded to win the turf war. So crazy shenanigans like that can happen, where your opponents can only dodge by jumping back to spawn or jumping to a new location. Additionally, if you take out the brush, because the 3 players that can attack can absolutely take out their brush player, then they have nowhere to jump to except for each other and spawn. So you really limit how much of the map they can reach. So keep in mind that an ink brush is going to be tearing around these maps, and keep in mind that having a lot of vantage points will definitely help these teams in covering the map to the best of their abilities while jumping the least amount of times. Can you jump to players that aren't the frog? Yes, you can. You absolutely can. But they can only be places where either the frog has been or your players are anyway. So we're going to Kelp Dome. Kelp Dome is a very nice pick for Leapfrog because there are a lot of blind spots, which means the brushes are going to have to do a lot of work to maneuver around this map. That's very exciting. It is definitely a good beacons mode, except the only people that can place beacons are the brush, and the players who are jumping, and if you're placing a beacon, that's somewhere you've kind of already been. You can jump away from the Stingray, but if you're not expecting it, it can be very hard to do under pressure. It is possible, but I'm telling you in practice, we had some devastating Stingray play. Missiles definitely not as bad in this mode because you can just launch them up there, and if the player doesn't move, they are definitely getting 100 hit immediately. That is going to be brutal. You can jump to beacons. Beacons are allowed. Beacons are absolutely allowed. Just going to check the rules document for some additional clarifications, but beacons, definitely okay. I believe the only weapon restriction is for the person who is the frog, and I believe it is an ink brush, though I will double check because Octobrush is the one with the beacon, and that's why they're asking. So I'm just going to check that real quick. Okay, special requirements. The frog may not attack any other player. They must use a brush. They must use ink brush, ink brush Novo, or permanent ink brush. So yes, those are restrictions. Though I got that out a bit late, so if any of our players have accidentally picked something else, then I'm not gonna penalize as heavily, but ink brush is desired for this. Okay. Oh yeah, because the frog can't, right. Oh, the frog may not use subs. There you go. So, even better. The only people that can... Yeah, there are no ink brushes with a beacon. That is true. Okay, so Kyoma has broken that rule, but we're going to just play on as normal. Because I forgot the rules to my own game. Alright, here we go. Let's have a look at what our teams have. Alright, permanent ink brush and the traditional ink brush there. Okay, so our players are now jumping around the map. Let's actually have a quick look at the map as a whole. See what our players are doing. We can see already, I mean, the spawn areas are going to get absolutely covered. That just makes sense. But we have Gabe running through the middle of the map, just trying to get someone to jump up there. Trying to get picks as well, though the players haven't exactly encountered each other yet. Let's see if we do get any encounters. Kirima's going to jump in. We do have a pick there on the junior. Getting picks on the opposing turf members is nice, but getting picks on the opposing team's brush is much stronger in winning this turf battle. So we'll see how that goes. Okay. Looking at the map at the moment, it's looking pretty even. I would say that Starfisticuffs have a slight advantage here. Autospec, I don't want to see this person's stationary view. I just don't want to see it. Alright. It's looking very purple in the center. Starfisticuffs seem to have a decent control. Especially because it looks like Loon was taken out earlier. That being said, if Loon can get past and get to a particular spot, they're avoiding the enemy fire at the moment, just zigging and zagging. Trying to get past, and it looks like Slook has dropped in and taken out a lot of the enemy shooters. This is looking good for Manta Yays here. They have a decent chance to get a good amount of map control. In fact, yes, they have done exactly that. Mid is theirs for the taking. Blazed is going to lose that fight against the NZAP. That's unfortunate, but that's just the weapon they've got dealt. And unfortunately for Starfisticuffs, a lot of their players are stuck in the same area right now. Gabe's dropped Squatty off close to spawn, which is being contested by the respawning members. Loon has gone to the enemy base, which means we're going to get the jump-ins by Blazed and Void there. They're going to get some turf down as well. It doesn't look like we're getting much ground taken back here. The Manta Yays have a pretty dominant control, unless Starfisticuffs can take out the ink brush. That is going to be very difficult. Yeah, so the ink brushes cannot attack at all. That is the requirement. Their only available options are move and swim to regain ink. Okay, yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to have much luck here. They need to take out Loon. That is the only way they're going to really make this happen. Void is fighting against Squatty. Squatty has a height disadvantage. Isn't going to be able to make anything happen there. That's not quite going to work out. Schwimmy's trying to get some points down, and Gabe goes down as well. That's not looking good at all. With only 10 seconds left and no one to jump to, Schwimmy is just stuck painting at spawn. It's looking pretty definitive here. Manta Yays are going to take this round as well. Alright. Point to Manta Yays. Well done to them. let's give them a quick look here. They probably want to see this victory screen. I mean, I feel like there were just a lot of picks coming out from the Manta Yays. Yeah. Splats were pretty even actually, but it seems like getting the brush is the key to winning that mode. Alright, Manta Yays take that round as well. There are 3 modes left to pick, and we have to pick 2 of them. Let's check back in with Starfish to see what they're thinking. Right, Starfish. My goodness, I'm doing great. Starfisticuffs. Okay. Starfisticuffs. Unfortunately, they took out your brush.
It was kind of mean of them.
It was kind of mean, but also kind of smart, you gotta
It
admit.
was a sensible play.
Yeah, okay. So we've got 2 games left to pick, and there are 3 options available. We're going to be playing quite a few of these, so let's just say, which one are you absolutely sure you want to jump into?
What about the fan favorite bath time?
Bath time, unfortunately, not an option anymore.
We love Bath.
Oh no.
We've got Eagle Eye, we've got Call for
Sorry,
Backup,
audience.
and we have Clam Dash. Audience
All
will
I
be
know
fine.
is-
We saw Bath time last week, we'll probably see it in a future week as well.
Let's
Well,
avoid
Call
Eagle
for backup,
Eye.
they're just gonna run
No,
so
it's
first,
not
aren't they?
Screw it.
Well, no. Yes, that's okay. Trust me. Trust me for call for backup.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, we're hearing a trust me from the captain. I'm gonna lock it in.
Let's do it.
Done.
Captain, we trust.
Okay, I hope you've got a good strategy in store, because tower control has not gone well for you so far.
We got
Best,
this.
best of luck.
Yeah, sorry.
Hey, I
got
believe in the pain stage.
Yep.
Keep going with the old rule. I can't get the team name in. Starfisticuffs, I wish you the best of luck. You can do it.
Thank you.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright, let's start the voting up. Call for backup. The players will have to nominate their first, second, third, and fourth players. How this mode works is only the first players can leave spawn willingly. They jump out first. The second player may only play when the first player is splattered, and they may only super jump to either active players or beacons if they have them out. The third and fourth players follow the same rules, though they are waiting for different players to get splattered. Which means that if you win the early fight, you'll get an early lead, but you'll be in a losing situation pretty quickly as the enemy respawn comes in. So winning the first fight's important, as with a lot of the round 5 modes. These elimination mechanics mean that winning the first fight definitely matters. But after that point, who knows which way it's gonna go. I'm gonna put in a vote for main stage, because I can vote too, you know? It's my show, I can vote, that's fine. But we'll see where it ends up. Alright, Humpback Pub Track. Pretty easy map to jump into. So hopefully these beacons, if beacons are chosen, work out pretty well for them. Tower control again for the 3rd time tonight. I believe we're playing every tower control mode that we have on the roster. Just by chance, that's happened tonight, so hope you like tower control tonight's audience. That's exactly where we're at. Alright, let's check in here. We have our lobby ready to go. Tower control, Humpback Pump Track, calling for backup. It's a tricky one for sure. You send in your most confident player to begin with, but do you send in your backline? Oh, we didn't play shields. You're absolutely right. Forgot about that one. I don't know if we can play every tower control mode. I don't know if that's actually possible. I wonder. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there are only 4 tower control games and we played 3 of them, so we played a lot of tower control tonight. I'm hoping that we don't play it in the finale. Let's see something nice and interesting. I think Shields Up would be a great mode, and I'm excited to potentially see it in future weeks. We are running many episodes of this, so if you're enjoying what you're seeing, please drop the channel a follow. We are doing weekly episodes of this, including semifinals and finals later down the line, and also potentially some audience participation episodes. So if you didn't make it onto a team this season, there is still a chance to get into this game and potentially play a few rounds. So we'll link the Discord at the end as well. The Discord is another good way of getting into this tournament. Yeah, hope you're enjoying your Splatoon Showdown footage. I know I am. Let's watch some Call for Backup. All right. I'm getting a handle on the stream controls with the lag, so that's going nice. What are our teams going to pick for this? Now, they did say they had a plan, so I want to listen in on them first to see what they're planning. See how we do.
All right. Take it away, Wake. We believe in you.
Our 1v1
great
to begin
work,
with
man. Nice on
is
that.
the ballpoint versus the junior. Junior is definitely going to have an advantage. In fact, they're pushing the
Beautiful,
tower, which is definitely going to
Oh,
deny their
smash it,
opponents an
mate.
advantage.
Go on,
Go
Great.
Wake. Solo.
Yep,
Wait,
keep it up.
Wake's really
keep
good
it
at
up.
evasion.
This is going amazingly. Wait, wait.
Oh,
Okay.
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 Right.
First splat
So
is
we
taken
pushed
out. They
to
got a
50.
decent advantage.
Yep, that's good.
All right.
That's definitely going to buy them some time, and the
Tell me
second
when you want
player
me
is
to
going to
jump
be
to
coming
you.
in now.
Otherwise, I'll
Jump
just...
anytime. Anytime.
Oh, because I can walk
This is
afterwards,
yeah,
can't I?
auto
It's
cam is
leafrog
not
anymore.
helpful right now.
Right,
I'm just going to
I'll
pull
do my
it
best to
back
back you up. I'm just going to follow
Give me
you
a
and
sec.
deploy the Brella when you're under fire.
Charging special.
Okay, the 2v1 here. Sluke is doing this
no, we
battle
splatted
quite
in.
well, but they are taken out, which means we are going to get the backup
Damn it.
from the other team now. And the beacon is on the field, so they do get the jumping quickly, but they're taken out very quickly as well. That
Alright,
means
I'm
they're
gonna
going to have to
run
fight 3 now. Unfortunately, with no beacon to jump to, they're not quite
Alright,
going to be able to
they
get
can
that
jump in here.
right
Go,
yet.
Kim. Go.
Alright, I just pushed him
him
off tower. I'm not gonna kill the tent.
Nah, you can handle it. Go.
Okay, it looks like they're avoiding the tent. They don't
Don't
want to
kill the
take out the
tent.
tent
Leave it, like,
because then they
close to
won't
us.
get more players.
Just bonk it off tower if it... Okay, I had to kill it.
That's fine.
There's a junior near tower.
Okay, here we go.
Nice.
Now, of note,
So wait, who's third player?
Of note,
I-
players
Balloon is in.
2 to
Okay.
4
Have you
can
got it?
only re-enter the map by super jumping. They may not just walk out of the spawn, which means that
Nice.
the 3 players still need to have somewhere safe to move
And
to
now
if
we
they
just
want to
wait.
jump into these
Yeah,
battles.
basically.
Okay.
Yes. Normal TC.
2v2.
So, yeah, you're not really meant to play at spawn. You're not meant to do anything.
Bubble got me.
Okay, looks like we're getting another push now. And also, I
Game is
will
still
say,
lagging.
this has the rules have changed from last week. So the super jump rule is new.
How are they not dead?
Is not currently the
There's
case.
a
There's
jump.
a jumper next to the tower.
Squaddy's still pushing that tower. They're reaching the 3rd checkpoint. They're doing quite well.
Alright, that's
They're
good.
getting that
Get on the
distance.
fucking tower.
Yeah, if you can.
But it has finally been shut out here. I believe
Okay,
all
so-
4 players are now in play. Though they do have to get the
Just gonna
super
talk
jump
you
in
guys
to make that
through.
happen.
They're throwing missiles at us.
Yeah, it's all
Running
right.
left side.
Yeah, I don't think they should be painting
Oh,
the
There's 2 on the
spawn,
far
but
left. One going
that's
left side
fine.
now, the D-Tech.
Okay, the
Okay,
push
Tech,
looks
I guess.
strong to begin with. All 4
They're
players
going for
are
that.
up and in position.
I'm dead.
Oh, but Sluke is taken down.
Killed by the...
It's gonna slow him down.
Oh god.
Hey,
3
doing
down.
great.
Okay, they have the player advantage now. They only need to hold their lead for 2 minutes, and it's a pretty good lead at that. That second checkpoint's pretty hard to push past traditionally.
Jump on. Oh, yep.
You can get anyone. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, there's blast left. That is a blaster.
Blast has been called out, has to push back. That cancel rapid, nice choice for
2 down
tower
on
control
tower.
normally.
Yeah,
They're
wait,
not
don't
very
regroup a
adept
bit,
at getting the
fellas.
jump
Don't
ins.
jump in too far.
Ran out as well.
They've got all the specials, they're pushing
that's
real
it.
hard and fast.
Got one.
I can see you.
Got 2.
Ooh, powerful! They've
Blast is
taken
left
out
side.
One.
they've taken out the
Nice,
entire
nice,
enemy
nice, nice.
team!
Okay, I'm holding far left.
Keep riding tower.
They're pushing and they're
Sleep.
pushing hard.
Got one.
Good lead.
Ow, I fell off a tower. Killed by the ball.
Got one.
Alright,
2
the
down.
lead
That's
swap
nearly
has
one.
happened.
Oh, one more on tower.
Yeah, it's on tower.
Oh, but that tower's going back to mid.
I saw lost
The
tower.
tower's going
Also
back to
dead.
mid and buying them a lot of
Oh, there's a
time.
bomb.
Oh no.
Just got to avoid feeding.
Oh, now he's still there. He's
No, he's still
not
there.
dying to
Okay.
bomb.
Yeah, yeah.
That
jumping
super
down.
jump penalty
Okay.
proving very difficult. Teams have to jump in if they want to get a
Nice.
player into the fray.
Nice one.
Nice.
And that is very hard to do.
I did throw at the start, I'm sorry. But
Probably
it worked
didn't
out in the
consider
end. So.
Alright, that is another victory for the Manta Yays, taking that one out. And we're going to have that rule clarification added to the rules for future reference. Because I didn't think of it in advance, and that's a very important thing. So yeah, not being able to respawn normally definitely makes that mode quite a bit harder than it used to be. Well done to our teams, but that is going to be another point for the Manta Yays, putting them firmly in the lead. They cannot have less points than their opponent at this point. And now that we know the more specific rule of not turfing, we can keep that in mind. What? I did update the doc with the new rule. Never mind. We'll get to that later. I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. Alright, moving on. We've got one game left to play. Eagle Eye or Clam Dash. Let's see what our team wants to play.
I'm just curious about the. Oh,
Hello, welcome back.
Hello.
So Starfisticuffs, you have one game left to play. You may pick Eagle Eye or Clam Dash. It is your choice. Chat seems pretty split on what they want to see. So, is it going to be
Eagle Eye
Charger
just the
Duels?
Charger one?
Or is it going to be a
Yeah.
Clam Blitz race?
That could be fun.
I think Eagle Eye preferably, but I know this Clams is the pop out the neck of the woods.
Out of the two, I like the sound of Eagle Eye more. I'll admit that I'm a pretty weak Charger player, but I'm very happy to go along with it.
It sounds really fun.
Yeah.
That said, they probably got a killer Charger on their team, so...
Yeah, well, I think Sluke will be pretty good, being a long-range guy, but...
Or do we just want to do the Clam race? What's it, 1 versus 3?
yeah.
Now, we would have to play the Clam Dash twice, wouldn't we?
Yes,
Once for
both
each
teams
team,
get a
right?
chance being the team of 3, and the team of 3 may not include the one player who's on defense. So you have one person play the 1 in the 1v3, and then the other 3 play the 3 in the 1v3.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I reckon Eagle Eye. Why not?
Eagle Eye?
What do you think, Captain?
If you guys want to do Eagle Eye, I guess we could.
Okay, Eagle Eye, I'm gonna lock it in.
Thank you.
Let's do it. Eagle Eye it is.
Oh, God.
Alright, get your chargers ready. This one's gonna be tense.
Is it a specific
So wait,
charger?
wait.
Or
You may pick any charger, though there is a limit on bamboos. You may only have 2 bamboozlers max per team.
I have a question actually.
Yes,
Is it Humpback?
it is Humpback.
The picture does show.
It does.
black
That's
boy.
just a logo. I thought
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
the nicest looking picture we took.
Yeah, cool.
Alright, check in with you in a sec, but we'll see you there.
Thank you.
I really should have given them the moment to finish that sentiment. So we're going to sit here for a bit because one of our players does need to go off and buy a charger. Something to keep in mind that Chad has pointed out. Chargers are not necessarily long range. We know that Sluke is very good with a ballpoint, but a charger is a different playstyle, especially Charger v-Charger 1v1, which can get very tricky to do. Explosion is not a valid weapon for this map. And there is a bamboo limit, so not all 4 players can play bamboo. That's only there specifically because bamboo is a pretty easy weapon for players that aren't super proficient with a charger. Was Luke a charger main when it started out? If that's the case, then that's going to be quite challenging. Squiffer's very good for this mode, but if you can inch out the range advantage, especially on Humpback, you can win a fight without a Squiff. We've seen it done before. Squiff, however, is a very good choice for the reason of the quick charge time. If you pop up on each other, it will get that pick just a bit faster. Dynamo, technically... Look, so a Dynamo and a Splasher, they're snipers in that they snipe from long range. They're not chargers, though. Specials are allowed. You can use your entire kit for this battle, I believe. I don't believe I put any restrictions on that. Some of these I wrote the rules for quite a while ago, so I do need to check. Let's see, special requirements. There are no requirements on using subs and specials, so those are all fair game. It is just a matter of taking that fight. So maybe you want to choose a kit that has something, I don't know, a bit more dangerous into the battle. A bit more tangible than just the charger. Alright, so we're just waiting for a few players here. Now, how this works as well, this is on a 1v1 timer. We're going to get everyone in the same VC for this, actually. Oh no, I don't need to get everyone in the same VC. No, I do need to get everyone in the same VC. Okay, so I'm going to pull everyone into on the air in just a sec, once our players have had a discussion. Once the battle starts, we will get everyone in. Yeah. When your tactics ready. Excellent. Alright. Just because I'm going to be calling when our players jump out. Now, an interesting thing about this is that it is a 1v1 set of duels. Each set of players... Each set of players has... I believe it's either 30 seconds or a minute. I'm just going to check that.
60 seconds.
60 seconds. Each set of players has 60 seconds to get their splat, and if they don't, I'm going to send in the next group whether they're ready or not. Once you've been splatted once, you are out. But other than that, as long as everyone has their number and knows their order, that is how we're going to do it. I believe I'm just going to do it based on the lobby order. That makes the most sense.
We are allowed to.
Okay.
We are allowed
Does that
to.
mean I'm
Yeah, I
first?
believe you can specify a different order if you'd like. I'm going to check the rules again.
That's fine.
Yeah, no, you can specify the order, you just can't know what your opponent's order is. So if you want to do a different order to the one on the lobbies there, you can. Just make sure you know what it is. You've got a text chat to quickly discuss that if you need to.
Just double checking.
yeah.
We don't have to use the charger. We don't have to just use the charger, right? We can use specials and
You can use subs and specials. Those are totally fine. They are all part of the kit. Try not to build up special while you're in spawn. It will happen automatically, but just try not to do it. And you can use the tower for a vantage point, but keep in mind that jumping on that tower will give your opponent special. And also, if you win tower control, you lose the match automatically. So you don't want to do that.
Okay.
The tower is there
Damn
so
it,
that
my
we can
plan was
end the
dashed.
game.
If we push it to 1 and it doesn't KO, do we get a swag point?
If you push it to 1 and it doesn't KO, yeah, you know what? I'll award a swag point for that. I mean,
what
That's
are
dangerous.
do not do
I'm
that.
keen on that. I'm scared.
who knows
Dude, I
what
just
swag
want
points
swag
are?
points. That's all I want.
Swag points help if your team gets it to the next round. That's all I've disclosed so far. That's all we know about swag points. They may not even be available in the final round. It's random now. Alright,
Okay,
let's
shall we move back to
jump
where
into
was
it.
at?
No, I need
die.
you all in here. I'm going to be calling the numbers. So
I mean, splat.
I'm going to say group 1 go, and then group 1 will go. And then...
So we should know what order we're going in.
Yes.
I think I'm group 3.
Okay.
Am I one?
I'm 2, I think.
Alright, group 1 go.
I'm 3.
I'm one.
I'm
Alright.
2.
Go!
We have Laloon vs Schwimmy here for the opening picks. The auto spec has decided to focus on the team, so I'm gonna have to just
Is he here?
figure this one out.
Oh, he's over there.
There we go. Alright,
Do a heart and base.
quite far apart to begin with. Got 60 seconds. Ooh, both players miss. Miss once. They're just at the edge of each other's range.
So intense.
Yeah, very intense. Only 24 seconds left before the second round of reinforcements come in, so they'll want to get the pick quickly. Ooh, the Stingray's ready though! The damage is coming in.
Ooh.
They've managed to evade it. Oh! Oh, and Schwimmy takes the pick! Alright, Schwimmy, jump back. Jump back to spawn. And group
Back to
2.
spawn?
Yep, jump back to spawn. Group 2, you're out. Go.
Yeah.
Go group 2.
Grandma, you got this.
Yeah.
Alright. We have Kioma versus
Try,
Slook for this next one. Kyoma's lining up the shots early from mid. I won't give callouts actually, that's a bad idea. Ooh, the use of splash walls might help them out in this situation.
Dude. You're in total use flash.
All these lasers are giving me
Oh,
anxiety.
that little wall! Oh, the little wall doesn't quite
Yeah,
do it.
yeah,
Slook
don't
takes
go
the
back.
win. Slook jump
Yeah,
back.
come back, Scoop.
Alright,
Oh,
group
bad luck,
3.
bad luck.
Group 3 go.
Is that me?
You're out, kid.
Alright. Is that 1-all so far? I think that's 1-all so far, right?
One of them.
Alright,
Can't
we've
even
got
remember.
Gabe here. Taking on Blaze. They're going for a very close range battle, and it's taken out early!
Splat bomb.
Blaze with the bomb. Very
Good
sneaky
boy.
play. Alright, group 4, go.
You got this, Shrimp. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait. So we've got Squatty and Lost Void on the far side there.
Nice.
Very interesting tactics going on so far.
Not on a map.
Ooh, very well charged curling bomb. Doesn't quite get the pick. The bombs are just going back and forth. Do neither of these players want to use their main? Oh, Squatty takes the pick.
Am I out again?
All right, so of Group 1, whoever didn't get eliminated goes. And if you lost your Group 1 player, then the Group 2 player goes. Basically, we're back at the top, but if you've been eliminated once, you're out. So whoever's next for each team, go.
Get him, Slook.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
dead.
Go
Alright,
Swim,
so
you
this
got
one is Sluk vs Schwimmy. Both of these players have won a round.
We
Oh,
believe in
you
you.
lead a moment.
Alright. The fight's going well. Missiles go out. That's gonna give them a nice lock on the enemy.
Stop running!
Keep running, Shrimp. Keep running.
Run, Swim.
Oh,
Run
Sluk's
for your
taking
life.
shots, but none of them are quite within range.
Nice.
Shumi's
Shrimp,
turned
if you
around and
stall
is
it out
fighting.
for like 2 minutes. We'll tie.
That's not how it works. Do the teams know who their next players are? Because if this doesn't resolve in 20 seconds,
You can do it.
I call the damage.
both teams have 2 left, right? So if this goes on for 10 more seconds, the remaining players will be
Get him,
released.
Shrimp. Get him.
You wanna come out of the corner?
Sluk has a shot. Schwim is
I
stuck.
can't move.
Oh, the pick is taken. Sluk jump back. All right. The remaining 2 players from each team may go out now.
Friends.
You got this, Blaz.
Let's go.
All right, Blaz is going to be taking on who's the last player for
Wake.
Scared.
Squatty. All right.
Wake, your Wake's still up. All right, keep going, man. You got this.
Oh, is Wade?
Yeah, he's around.
Oh, okay. I don't see him.
Oh, please tell me that didn't kill
All right.
me.
If we hit the 30-second mark, if we hit the 30-second mark, I'm gonna say that Sluk gets to come out as well. So you got to get this pick quickly. And
Blaz, they
Sluk,
gotta push you.
No
You're-
super
you're
jumping
all
though.
good, man.
You got this, mate.
Oh, that's a bad place to go. Wait, don't go there. That's where I went.
okay, Sluk's been freed.
We can do this.
I got beacons for you, Blaz.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Manta
yeah.
Yays are gonna take that one with 2 players remaining. Get some points on the tower so it doesn't go into overtime.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, I already jumped back, but sure.
See if you can get to the tower in the small amount of time you have.
It's my tower, thank you.
All right, there we go.
Oh, we lost the lead just in the last second.
It was very close. We had 2 either
close
side.
match.
Great work, yay.
4.3.
Manta Yays are gonna take that one.
GG's.
All right, I'm gonna keep you all in here because that was the last game of the tower. We've climbed to the top. We are at the showdown.
Shout out to all my fans out there.
Okay. So Manta Yays, we are 6 points to 2 at the moment. You've got 6 points to spend on the final board. Means you'll have some very special options as we move into our finals here. Here we go, the Splatoon Showdown. This is what it's all been building for. Anyone can win this. It's winner take all. But it's going to be quite the challenge. Now, Manta Yays, you have 6 points, so you will get to buy first. I'm going to read through the options, then I'm going to send you back to your team chats. You're going to have a discussion, and we'll see what your purchases are. Now, the 6-point option that you have unlocked is that the opponent must KO to win. That is a very pricey option. It will cost all of your 6 points, but it is very strong. The 3-point option, also available to your team, is that the opponent may not use their main weapon until they have been splattered once. That is also quite a brutal option the opponent does not have access to. Both teams do have access to a 2-point option. Opponent chooses their weapons first and the opponent must counterpick, but only one of them can pick it. And finally, we have 5 1-point options available. Both teams must use the same VC has been rolled. That wasn't here last week, which means you won't be able to communicate in secret, and we're going to get to hear everything you say. Choosing the map and mode will always be available, and that is here. Additionally, we have the 5-second head start, which you can buy as many times as you can afford for those 5-second head starts, and forcing one weapon onto the opponent team is also an option. So swag points not on the board this week, unfortunately, but there's plenty to play for. I'll send your teams to your chat. Feel free to pick and choose. You have 1 minute to decide.
Thank you.
All right.
Wait.
We're going to be going back and forth between them, so they have plenty of time to think about this. And they can pick based on what their opponent picks as well. We have 6 points to spend for the Manta Yays, so they have plenty of options on the board here. The KO to win option is hard to beat for sure, but keep in mind, if they pick that option, the opponent can pick the map and the mode, which means that they could give themselves a considerable advantage. The not using specials is even harder in my opinion, and playing a player down is definitely the worst. So 6 points is a strong advantage, but they blow all their points on it. It can be quite difficult, and honestly, you may not want to blow all your points on it. Maybe you want to spend a lot of points on some other stuff. 2 points for TC Port. They can absolutely try. That is 100% an option that is on the table today. Alright, now before we end up the stream, I want to mention quickly, we do have another episode of this next week and the week after, but also immediately after this stream at 7 o'clock, Jingle Jangle 11 is going to be taking place. The 1 year anniversary for Jingle Jangle, I believe. They've been... Is it 1 year? It might even be longer than that. I don't 100% know. I'm not part of the admin team for Jingle Jangle, but Jingle Jangle is a wonderful time. They run chaotic events just like this one, except more teams get to play, which is a nice benefit. So if you've enjoyed this and you've got a nice free evening ahead of you, Jingle Jangle, definitely worth checking out, 100%. I won't be commenting that because I will be very tired after this, and I need a break. Alright, I'm gonna jump in now and see what our teams are thinking, starting with the Manta Yays.
Weapon until they have been splattered, because then we can just not splat them, and they have to use subs.
Okay,
Yeah,
Manta Yays.
that's bad.
How are we doing?
Not bad, not bad.
Now, I have a feeling I caught the end of that conversation and I know the evil plan that you have in store. But you can only buy one thing at a time, so hopefully the other team picks up on it if that's what you go
yeah,
with.
That's true. That's true.
Hopefully they do. There is no guarantee they do, but hopefully they do.
Right, you make the calls, Blaz.
Can we know who's like using their points first?
So you're
We are.
buying first because you have the most points.
Okay.
So you get the first pick of the board. That is your advantage for securing an advantage over the game. So, what is your first purchase option? What are we thinking?
Well, we talked about the must KO to win, but I don't know. That doesn't feel like we'd be being much of a good sport if we did
Doesn't
that.
feel fun? Doesn't feel fair?
So, if it's okay with everyone else, I want to go with our opponents must choose their weapons first.
Alright, you're thinking about the counter pick option to start with?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a nice safe option to start with. It doesn't lock you into any kind of strategy specifically, and it's only 2 points. We're locking that in?
Are we all
Sure.
okay with that?
Sure.
Alright,
On
counter
your call,
pick.
plans.
Just making sure I press the right button here, because if I press the wrong button, I'm going to make a fool of myself. Counter pick is locked in. Manta Yays, you have that advantage. I'm going to go check what the other team would like to do with their points.
It doesn't matter that much.
Okay. Starfisticuffs.
Okay.
The first option picked, the opponent has elected for counter picking. So they are going to get to
Okay.
pick their weapons after you pick yours. So,
Whoa.
with that in mind, what options would you like to purchase? Keeping in mind that only the 1 point options remain, so you have 5 things to choose from.
All 5.
You have
Sorry.
all of the 5 1 point options to choose from. So you can pick the map, the
Wait.
mode.
Wait,
The head
all
starts
players
there.
that use the same voice chat is a 1 win.
It is a 1 point option. Definitely. I will caution you against it because only one team can buy it, and there's a chance the other team may buy it anyway.
Yeah, that's fair.
You can leave it for your second buy if you want. Like you can pick it up. But right now, I would caution you to use this first point for strategic purposes. There's nothing you can lock your. The only things you can lock your opponent out of here is choosing the map and the mode. So if you want to go strategic, those would be good options. But if you're thinking of maybe you've got a specific plan in mind, I'm not going to stop you.
Guys, are you wanting to force a weapon or are we wanting to choose something immediately?
I think forcing a weapon is helpful, or the 5-second head start. I reckon they're probably the most powerful ones we have access to.
Yeah. Should we force a weapon first and see what they do next?
That sounds good.
All right, I'm going to lock in force a weapon. I think
Let's
you've
do
made a good choice here. I'm not going to say the right choice because there are many choices available. But we're going to go with force a weapon, locked in. All right, good choice. I will check in with you in a second.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
That's
Okay,
do the
so
mode
then?
your opponent team has picked to force a weapon onto your team.
Yep.
So, in response, what would you like to do? You have quite a few options
Can we have the
available.
mode?
Would you like the mode? Is that
I
final?
think that's the way to go. I think that's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Alright, the mode is locked in. You will have access to the mode. Alright, I'm gonna go back for their last point, and then I'll see you in a bit.
Okay.
Luna Blaster? I don't know.
Okay, so the
Oh, that could be
mode
quite-
is going to be chosen by the opponent. They've locked in mode pick.
Okay.
You have 1 point left.
That's fine. It might be one we like.
It might be. You have 3 options to choose. The 5-second head start, choosing the map, and the VC option, if that's something you wanted to go with.
Map.
I reckon map, yeah.
Alright, we're going the strategic option. We'll take the map. Last chance to change your mind. Alright, the map is locked in. That is your last point. I will check in with you after the last match.
The mode first.
You will get, so they'll be picked in the order that they were purchased.
Yes!
So you will get to know the mode before you pick the map.
Well, let's give it like a really shit map.
You absolutely could. Alright, so I'm gonna check in with you once all the remaining points are spent. I'll get your captain on the air to make those selections.
Oh no.
So
Okay.
we'll see you then. Good luck.
Thanks, Islin.
Want to take their weapon?
Okay, they have taken the map, so that option is off the table.
Do points go to the next week if we win?
So swag points are not an option, unfortunately. They did not roll this time. And I haven't disclosed exactly what they do, so you want to spend all your points. There's no reason to hold on to
Okay.
them. So you can buy the head start multiple times if you'd like. The force a weapon is still available to you. Both teams can pick
We
that
can
once.
force a weapon.
You have 3
So we-
points now. The opponent doesn't have anything left,
Oh,
so
really?
you can buy.
Wait,
Yeah.
are we allowed to? How many
Yeah,
times can we use force?
You can only force once, but you can buy
Okay.
head start multiple times.
Do we want to do that?
Oh,
I
thought it
think
was
we
just
definitely
one
force a
general.
weapon.
Yeah, let's force a weapon.
All right, we'll take force a weapon. That's a 1 point gone.
Yep.
You have 2 points left. You have the head start available, and you have the VC option available. That's
Do we
all you
to
have
pick
left.
that?
So you can either take the 10 seconds of head start, or
Ooh.
you can take a 5-second head start and the VC option.
I think we'll go with the 10-second heads.
Okay.
Wow.
You value your privacy. I understand. That's fair enough.
Well, as chaotic as I like Splatoon, I don't really want your chat to suffer for the PB.
All right.
That's a
Yeah.
lot of voices going on.
That is definitely a lot of voices. So we're gonna do the 10 seconds of head start. That is your remaining points spent. If I could get the captain in the chat now, so we can set up our picks in on the air. All right, captains will be joining me shortly. Let's get them in here. Captains to... Oh, that's the wrong chat. Captains to VC, please. They're just having a quick discussion with their teams, I imagine. Alright, so the breakdown is as follows. Starfisticuffs get to counterpick their weapons. Manta Yays will pick... both teams have a weapon force. Manta Yays are going to pick the mode, Starfisticuffs are going to pick the map, and Starfisticuffs have a 10-second ban, so they won't be able to play for the first 10 seconds. It's a pretty rough lineup, but both teams should hopefully be hampered enough, especially because Starfisticuffs are going to be able to pick the map. They can pick a map where their 10-second disadvantage might not matter just as much. 50,000 subs would be incredible. 5 subs, much more understandable. So, we'll see how that goes. Alright, so we have Wake here, ready to go. We're just waiting
Hello.
on the other captain. Wake, it's good to see you.
Yeah,
So you-
yeah.
You're gonna get to pick the map after the enemy team picks the mode, so
Yeah.
that will benefit you.
Do we have to write our comp now?
No, you pick
Before-
once the map and
Okay.
mode have been specified. So the counter pick happens after everything's set up. So that's good. You don't have to counter pick before you even know what it is. That would be pretty crazy. Alright, we're just
Cool,
waiting on
cool.
Blaze here. How you feeling? Do you like this is winner take all? You still have a chance in this? It's gonna be pretty rough, but what are you thinking?
I'm a bit nervous, you know. I've been nervous the entire time, you know.
Understandably, I think that's fair. I'm really hoping for your sake that we get a mode that isn't tower control. Would love to see something different for a start. Alright. You know what? I'm just gonna pull Blazed in here. They've had long enough. I've yoinked you! Haha!
You have.
Alright. So,
Swiping. That's illegal.
I need your mode pick. What mode are we playing?
We're playing Splat Zones.
We're playing Splat Zones, alright.
We're playing Splat Zones.
We're playing Splat
We're
Zones.
playing Splat Zones.
We hate
Steal
clam.
No clam blitz today, not allowed.
No.
Alright, so with that in mind, Wake, what map are we going to be picking on behalf of your team? It's Zones, we're just conferring with the team, I can see that.
We were having a very heated discussion because we couldn't decide.
I see. It is hard to pick, I understand that. I should also definitely write in the rules that, that Splatfest is an option.
Oh my
should,
god, is it?
It slipped my mind to mention it because everyone...
That's locked in.
Yeah, well, Zones is locked in, but it's something for future teams to keep in mind. Splatfest, absolutely an option. Oh wait, actually, sorry, I should clarify. It's an option from semi-finals onwards, because I don't have those maps set up in my stream deck yet, so not an option yet. Inkblot seems to be...
Okay, yeah, my team wants Inkblot.
Okay,
Let's
Inkblot
go.
Zones. Are you okay with that, Captain?
Yeah, I mean, it's... I don't mind it.
Sure.
You can see it played much, so
Okay.
I don't have much practice.
Additionally to that, there is a 10-second head start, so Starfisticuffs may not play for the first 10 seconds. That'll
Really?
be controllers down. And finally, Starfisticuffs, you may head back to your team chat now, post your weapon comp as soon as it is ready, and then the
Okay.
opponent will pick their weapons once they have seen that. Alright, are we all clear? Any final questions?
So, do we have to reveal what weapon we're forcing onto them before they pick their
Oh yeah, those happen now. The weapon
Oh, yeah.
forcing happening now. So yeah, what weapon are we forcing? I forgot about that.
Which team is picking first?
Because Starfisticuffs bought it first, they must pick first.
I think we wanted to go with just regular GooTuber, the one without Ninja.
Okay, so we have the Splashdown GooTuber.
Yeah, I think that was like... I imagine you guys probably have a GooTuber first too.
No, well, we're
Oh.
actually picking the OG Swiffer for you with point sensors and armor.
Ooh, OG Squiff. Charger seems to be a very popular pick for forcing weapons.
Yeah, because like no one plays it. It's like
It's
either
very
that or
difficult.
Washer,
Yeah.
but because you picked Splat Zones, it's like
Yeah, fair
What's
enough.
a Charger? I only know Splat Bombs.
Okay, so you have your forced weapons. You may head back into your chats now and pick your comps.
okay.
Alrighty, good luck.
Good luck.
Yeah. Good luck. Why?
Alright, our teams have our specifications. It is going to be one Splat Zones map to decide it all. This is going to be very tough. We've got a lot of rules in play here. The 10-second head start's pretty rough. The forced charges, now that we know it's Inkblot, also an interesting choice. I'm very nervous to see how this goes. So I'm going to be watching the chat now. I will let you know when we have that. I believe it was Goo and Squiff. Goo forced on Manta. Squiff forced on Starfist. Starfist is a nice short way of saying that team name. Alright. What map can you cap and lock out in 10 seconds? Unfortunately, for the 10-second head start, Starfisticuffs picked the map, so they've probably... I would hope they tried to pick a map which couldn't be knocked out and locked out in 10 seconds. We'll see. The showdown decides it. It's winner take all in Splat Showdown. So even though it's a 6-point versus 2-point showdown, any team can win. Let's see how it goes. Additionally, I don't normally ask for this, but while I have the moment, following and subscribing to this channel helps me get cool emotes. I have lots of cool emotes, and I really like using them, including this hydrate emote. So if you've got the spare funds, hey, why not? You know, not gonna shill for myself too much, but do what I can. All right, here we go. The comp has been chosen. I'm gonna jump over to our gameplay screen now. So the custom Splat Junior, custom Hydra, the forced Squiffer, and the NZAP 89 is going to be the comp run by Starfisticuffs. Not a very easy comp to counter, doesn't have too many specifics in there. The Hydra, obviously, you want to be running something nice and fast, but the custom Splat Junior is going to be able to cut that off fairly quickly. NZAP as well. It's a very turf-heavy comp, makes a lot of sense for Splat Zones. Vote for the TC map and support the channel. Absolutely. Mesh, a huge supporter of this channel, very much appreciated. Gifts a lot of subs. I appreciate that very much. I don't care about bits. I don't need your money. I just want sub points so that I can get more emotes. That's what I'm most interested in. All I want for Christmas is sub points. That's not true. I understand if people can't subscribe. Honestly, making money on Twitch is weird, and I don't really feel like I need to do it, especially because I have a job. So, huge support of Bort. Love it. Love your stuff. Hopefully we'll get Bort for you next week's episode. Next week's episode is looking like it's going to be at the non-standard time as well. I think Saturday seems to be favored at the moment, so it looks like it'll be Saturday next week. So keep an eye out for that. Spread the word. Splat Showdown. Love this game. It's great stuff. All right, 10 seconds left. Manta Yays haven't had full time to discuss their comp, so hopefully they've got everything they want ready to roll. Let's get that Splatoon audio going. This is the Splatoon Showdown! Episode 2 Showdown. Winner take all. Whatever happens, happens. I love Anti-Guy. Thanks for the follow. Good job. Appreciate it. This is it. Let's see who takes this one home. Will it be Manta Yays? Will it be Starfisticuffs? Let's have a look at this comp. Alright, the Guru being forced onto Void. Sluke on the trusty Ballpoint Novo. The 10-second head start is in play. They can go. So, very easy zone cap for Manta Yays with that 10-second head start. But the lockout here is going to be the key determinant on how well they do. Don't know why Autospec decided to focus on Squatty rather than the actual combat. But it doesn't appear they've gotten any picks yet. Squatty's going around for the flank. Looks like the Bloblobber's noticed. That's going to be a problem. With already 40 points on the board, that 10-second head start seems to be killer. I might have to reduce that head start penalty, depending on how this goes. Squatty's going in for the picks with the Squiff. It's going to be able to scare them off a bit, but it doesn't get them very far. The armor isn't going to be able to help them out very much either. Only 34 seconds left. This is looking pretty brutal. Manta Yays using all those points very effectively. Looks like they're going to be able to take this one home. The zone is getting close to flipping, however. Splashdown's going to keep it slightly neutral for a bit longer, giving them a bit more time, but 2 go down. Starfisticuffs with a huge disadvantage. Unfortunately, looks like this one's going to be a nice clean-cut finale. Our winner is going to be Manta Yays. Alright, let's tune in with our winning team. Actually, first of all, let's jump in with our other team. No. Winning team. We'll go with the winning team. The Manta Yays, let's hear how they're doing.
Let's go.
Manta Yays, congratulations. You are the winner of Splatoon Showdown Episode 2.
Yeah.
That head start really helped you guys get out onto that zone. My goodness. I'm going to have to reduce that benefit in future. It's probably going to go down to 3 seconds. That was a lot for 2 points.
It did feel very absurd that we already had the zone and pushed into their base by the time they could move. Like...
I 100% agree. I wonder if the map pick was the best choice, but we go with that. The Manta Yays are going to be moving on to the semi-finals. Congratulations.
Let's go.
Yays.
Let's go.
All right. Well, you have the stream here available to you now for the next, we'll say 60 seconds. Anything you want to say on stream? Now is your chance.
I do. Good games. Starfist. It was good fun playing. Sorry, I was like, team name.
You got it. You got it.
I've gotten it wrong like 5 times tonight, and I'm the host, so don't feel bad.
Shoutouts to our opponents.
Yeah, thanks for
Played
giving us the
super
best weapon in
well.
the game. Appreciate it.
Really like that YouTuber, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a kill with it. That's what matters.
Yeah, absolutely.
That one splat we popped off. Getting
Yeah.
one splat with Guru, done.
All right, well, you're going to be moving on to semifinals in a few weeks. The opponent team is going to be moving on to the Team Stravaganza, which is going to be very crazy. I haven't talked about that a lot on stream yet, but basically we're going to have 2 teams of 8 composed of our losing teams. That's going to be nuts. So,
Sounds fun.
very excited for that. But you're not going to be playing in that. You're going to semis, so good luck.
Yeah, but I'm gonna watch.
You're going down, hunky dory.
Absolutely, yeah, you might face down Hunky Dory. We'll see.
Also, everyone follow and subscribe to Yesuan on Twitch.
Ah, thank you. Unnecessary, but thank you.
Running a really cool competition here. Put a lot of work into it. Everyone should follow him.
Awesome. Well, with that, I definitely didn't put them up to that. We're gonna call that a night. If you have feedback on how we can run this better, we do have a feedback channel on our Discord server. In fact, I'm gonna link the game feedback right now, just so that people can jump in there and tell me how we can make this better, because I think that's a good idea. So, feedback, and that's publicly available now. Making the invite, doing it live on the stream, as you do. Doing a great job. No limit. Lovely stuff. You've got to do this every time you make a link. There we go. Bam. That'll link you right into our rules. So you can jump in there, give feedback on how we should change up the modes. We are changing them every week, so that we can make this the best show possible. So yeah, feel free to jump in there. And that's going to do it for Splatoon Showdown for episode 2. Hope you've enjoyed. We'll see you next week. Please stay tuned for Jingle Jam in 10 minutes. I don't know what their channel is, but I am going to try and raid them. So if you want to jump into that, just stay in this chat. We'll get you there. And have a good night, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah,
Shout out
feel
to
free to
you,
say
Esteban.
bye too. Okay, bye.